Alright, guys, one more game for tonight before I call it a night. Settle in.
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you know them. There's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team that ranks in the top
not on the right same song, music, lyrics, whatever. Can't stand play in-game markers in the background. I don't want none of that stuff. Don't at me.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Panthers offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before.
We live, yo. Let's get it.
He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They're gashing this defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the catch. It's gone.
I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it's me, because that don't make no sense to these guys. Throwing everything up and high.
Coming in with the catch, hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Fires to the wideout. This is incomplete, but a lot of contact
You're
there.
beat.
I think it's going to be
Cheat.
pass interference and a first down. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Jukes his way for more. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
They gonna challenge that.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Boy, it wasn't even near the end zone. That's funny.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I don't know how many many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Michigan's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up the...
There he goes! They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Gets finds room. Running free. And he got it
Okay,
from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
change that right now.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys
Can't wrap that guy up.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point
That
at the
no
top.
more.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Smith takes the handoff. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Holstein. It's complete to the right. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Cool.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Power football with the run. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. There's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the 1st. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can
I was a number 11 last week.
And he can make big plays like this. Man, it's
From
hard
5
to
11 to
this
23.
guy the rock.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. So here comes the Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the RPO, complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. The give is to Smith.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29.
And you try to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could eat.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and how about the 3rd down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the 3rd down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To throw, it's Holstein. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks the tackle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sticks it in his belly. Slithers into space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Makes one man miss. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Working that left side now. And he'll hone in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half.
Whoa, bruh. Bruh. Take him out of the game.
There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The official...
He almost killed that kid.
The deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot, and the returner will be knocked down. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Prescore. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking to throw on first down.
Nice.
What a play to set him up.
Decline.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the big fullback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running with the fullback. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Good
Gentlemen,
game. Good
one half
play.
of the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football?
I don't know,
Racking up
man.
huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Oh, they're going to leave him out there again? Dude, they hate this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to set the tone with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Morgan. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing
ranked
and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
Kick is in the air.
Block that guy.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got his man to the left.
Chase those guys around all day.
He'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Excuse me.
And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacked.
Touchdown, Pitt! And the pummeling has started.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time, I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Are they gonna block for him now?
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
Motion from the wide receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll try the right side. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Might be calling a hot route. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Knew where we wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a cut! Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Nice pitch and catch between the quarterback and fullback. When the defense gives up one to the fullback, it's like somebody stepped on their face with a hobnail boot and broke their nose.
Yeah, and you think fullback, you think block, you think go meet him at the point of attack and hit him, and then all of a sudden he slips by you, a little deception, nice little play action to give him the throw and give him the first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas.
Everybody plays.
Keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Rushes on him. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And the Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. Flying out to the left. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Going for sacks instead of
The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Give to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Creates a little room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. That QB isn't his friend. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that something on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Oh, he makes the catch. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground, he's got it again.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the
How was that? That's why you don't start right there. That is why.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 40 over James Madison. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about...
All right, let me get these guys out of here before someone gets injured. All right.
Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it. It's Shabera. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Marsh. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. He wants it all. Touchdown, Panthers.
I have to score because they're a ranked team.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be. And now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future. And they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack,
thanks so much for spending some time with your boy
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks all for watching. Remember, love is for